जब नहीं पसंद आते तो ये ले लेता है, जब नहीं आता तो हम बुला देते हैं।
Hello beautiful people, hope you all are doing well. So this video is all about how I and Babun means my dad reached New Delhi. In this video I will be explaining how you can reach to New Delhi from Kalyani. By the way, Kalyani is my hometown. So our journey started from here. In Naihati we reached Naihati from Kalyani by local train, and then from there we have to take the train towards Bandel. We have to go to Bandel from Naihati. So after getting into the train, fortunately I got a seat beside the window and I was shooting this water body from there because I don't know, I really find it very much fascinating and enjoyable from my very childhood. So I was shooting it. Then finally we took our another train from there towards Howrah Junction, and this train was really very much crowded. Then we reached Howrah station. This was the scenario of that busy Howrah station. As we all know that Howrah station is one of the busiest stations in West Bengal, and after reaching there I became the eyewitness of that. So finally, our train has arrived and we were very early to our scheduled time because this was our first time and this was a very important train for us. So we were not expecting any delays or any kind of miss of train anyhow. So we were very early for that reason. So after a while, when the train finally stopped, we started finding our coach and our seat inside the coaches. But the unfortunate thing is that we were still in RSC till then. So as you know that if you are in RSC, you have to share your seat with your co-passenger. But luckily in my case, I have to share it with my father, and whatever we got, we were really enjoying that because as I said earlier, it was our first time. So this was, I mean, I shooted this video when I reached Bardhaman Junction, another important station in West Bengal. And after that, I was shooting literally everything I was watching through the window. For a moment, I just forgot that what if my memory gets full? And then I stopped. And in the evening, I was really feeling very bored and I was doing crazy things that doesn't mean anything although. And this was our snack provided by Rajdhani Express. This was really good enough for us. And this was the tree. One thing I want to share and I felt very exciting that they will not provide you any kind of cup of tea. They will provide a glass of warm water and the tea kit, and you have to make your tea yourself, and I really felt it very exciting. And this was the dinner they provided to us. There were one paneer, one dal, three rotis, one curd, and one rice. So this was the package of one meal, and we were provided two meals as we were two in that set. So looking to that particular scenario in that time, the taste and the amount of food was quite good, but do not expect the restaurant kind of taste from these foods because we all know this is provided by the Indian Railway. So the main motive is to fulfill the hunger and the appetite. Right there you may feel in the journey. So the taste is decent, the amount is good, and That's more than enough for the journey. Then, when we have done with our dinner, they provided us two Amul tasty ice cream, one for me and one for my father. But the secret is that my father do not like to taste ice creams, so that was also given to me. Yeah, happy. By the way, after all went to sleep, I was the only passenger probably who was not sleeping at all and making this kind of mad videos. Then that night went on, and the next morning when we woke up, we became the eyewitness of this foggy weather, and this was very much beautiful outside the window. And this was the tea kit I was just telling you about some time before. You have to make it yourself. They will only provide you the tea kit and a glass of warm water, and in the tea kit you will have one package of milk, I mean the powder milk, one tea bag, and one crushed sugar. This was so much exciting, and I was doing look at my face, I was feeling very much dizzy in that morning. Outside the window it was all foggy. We could barely see around 10 to 15 feet, and after that it was all foggy. We were unable to see anything, and it was quite boring for me. And then Utpat called us. So he is now growing and able to speak almost all the Bengali words clearly, even more clearly than you and me. And he was talking to his dada, me, and very much excited about what we were doing in the train and where we were going. So our conversation went on, and then after a few minutes I looked at the window and I saw this. There was no more fogs, all the things were clear. One funny thing I want to share with you all, that neither me nor my father were been outside the state ever in our life. So there were only the Hindi and the English signboards all around us, but our eyes were seeking for at least one Bengali signboard. So as a Bengali you can feel that our eyes are not obsessed with that kind of things. So this was really very much funny for us, and in the same time very much little disappointing. We were supposed to reach in time in New Delhi, but as you know, in winter time the tracks remains very much foggy for a long time, and for the loco pilot it's really hard to see through that, so the train runs slower than the usual speed, so we became late. Then finally, after waiting for a long day of journey, we finally reached at the New Delhi station. There one of my uncle was supposed to come to pick us because we were new, and my uncle lives there for his work, and he reached to the station far before than us because the train was late. It was not our fault. And then another controversy came into my mind, that I was filming everyone, every moment, everything, but there was no place where I was seen. How can it be possible, man? This was my video. So I gave my phone to my father to film these struggles I was doing with my heavy luggages. Just kidding. Then we started finding our uncle, I mean my uncle, and finally got him, and he was guiding us towards the auto station to reach to our hotel. So basically for the first day, I had my Visa VAC appointment in Shivaji Metro Stadium station. So we were in search of such a hotel which will be both near to the BAC appointment center
and the US Embassy. So after doing a long research with the peoples of there, we came to know that the Aero City will be the best place to stay for the both places. So we took the metro, and then from there we took a auto to reach to the hotel in Aero City.
We got a very friendly Punjabi auto rickshaw driver. He was describing his all life struggles, personal problems he had faced in his life. But here I want to share one thing. If you don't know how to bargain with the auto rickshaw drivers with a fare, then don't come to Delhi, because it will be a huge loss for you if you don't know how to bargain. So after this long journey, we finally came to our hotel location, and this was our hotel room. Enough cozy, and the staffs were enough supportive and polite. And I'm not taking the name of this hotel, but can say that it is located near about within 1 kilometer of the Aero City metro station, New Delhi.
Guys, I guess this was enough for today, and my next video is coming out how I went to the VSA apartment center and what were the documents I carried with me and many more. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to share this video with your those friends who are planning to take part in the international exchange program. So till then, stay tuned.